Well guys, we're going to be going into the Wind Cave National Park today in South Dakota. In the Wind Cave. It's pretty windy in the Wind Cave. It's a big cave.
All of this that you're seeing, limestone. Quite a bit of it. Tahasapa in Lakota means hills of black, so you can maybe guess about how it got its name. But while those limestone layers, while those shells were being deposited, sometimes that shallow sea would recede, and it would leave some evaporates, some gypsum. And that would be intermingled with the layers of limestone. And when that was condensed and compacted with that limestone, it kind of turned into a putty, and it put more pressure on this limestone, causing it to crack. Unlike me, I don't crack under pressure, so you don't have to worry about that today. But it cracked that limestone, and that putty, kind of with the consistency of toothpaste, filled in those cracks. This is very important. Remember it for later. And we're going to take our time machine about 65 million years ago now. This is when an event called the Laramide orogeny occurred. It uplifted the Black Hills along with the Rocky Mountains to our west. Now this uplift caused some cracks in the rocks and the ground of the Black Hills, while also making it able to have water more easily accessible to it. So that spring water or that rain or that snow melt would percolate down through the soil, and it would pick up organic material, specifically carbon, and would form carbonic acid. So my favorite flavor of carbonic acid is Fresca and root beer. Do we have any other favorite flavors out there today?
Diet Coke.
Okay, Diet Coke. Do we have any Pepsi fans to combat this Coke? Oh, okay, seltzer. Okay. Cool. A lot of water drinkers here today. That's good. I love water too. So that carbonic acid would come down here, and it would work on those cracks, causing some spaces. What happens when we drink soda and we don't brush our teeth? Cavities, yes. So it would form cavities. I like to call this cave one big cavity. Thank you. It would form these big cavities. And now I want you to picture a brick and mortar wall. Think of the limestones as being the bricks. I remember that gypsum I told you about, that I told you to remember because it was important. That gypsum has now undergone some chemical reactions to turn it into calcite.
I was thinking more like ancient animals like trilobite or arthropods, that kind of.
Arthropods, no. I know that some places in here we have found fossilized coral. And if you're near like the front of the line when we're going through, I'm going to point out some brachiopod fossils. But like those kind of fossils, I'm unsure. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure not, but I don't want to give you a definitive answer in case I'm incorrect. Any other questions? Okay, well, we're going to continue on. We're going to continue straight. We're not going to go down these stairs. And if I could have the people over by the handrails kind of hug those handrails so I can get through. Or do this. This is totally cool, too. All right. So it was given to the Department of Interior, and in 1903 it was signed in as the first national park to protect a cave by Theodore Roosevelt himself. Now that ZUQ I was telling you about, whenever he would explore rooms, he would sign his initials on the ceiling, and that's what we saw. Now I know what you're thinking. Esty, those initials do not line up with Alvin McDonald, and you would be correct, partially. This was post-Civil War era, and he was really interested in this Civil War code. And he put his initials through that, and that is what it gave at the end of the code. So that is what he would sign. And cave explorers, after his passing, would go in rooms that they had thought had never been explored, only to see that ZUQ and realize that Alvin had beaten them to it, even in his death. Do we have any questions about anything so far? Anything we saw or anything?
Where did Alvin get into the cave at? If the natural entrance is so small.
So they originally were getting into that natural entrance, that small natural entrance, but in Alvin's day they did use some dynamite to blast out a little big opening. But if you go into that natural entrance, you're going to see a building. That is the airlock for the natural entrance tour, and it goes down a mine shaft. So that we utilized that in our tours today, and there was minimal blasting done in the rest of the cave, but a lot of blasting in that area there.
What causes all the space in here, the cavernous space?
Like it's linear.
It is linear. That is a really great question. I love it when people ask this
So
question.
is it water? It feels like it has to be water, but
At
Yeah.
one time, maybe?
Yeah, so when that Black Hills uplifted, our Black Hills are kind of in an oval. And I kind of want us to imagine a bike tire with that center and all of the spokes radiating off of it. Now, in the Black Hills, we're going to put a dot in that center, that tall point, and there's cracks radiating out, kind of like a bike tire. So, from your point of view, if this is the center, I believe Wind Cave would be right here. Yes, because from my view, it's right here. So Wind Cave's over here, meaning the cracks go like this. So those cracks, when that carbonic acid was here, it worked on those cracks. And a lot of our cave is linear like that, a lot of fissures. If you go look at that map that I was pointing out before that tour, you can really see that linear line of the cave.
I love it. Well, guys, we're in Wyoming at Devil's Towers. We came here from Custer, little car ride here, so pretty fun here. We are hoping to see some more elk this week. We saw 4 cows yesterday on the animal loop, like right as you get off, and we're gonna have a trip on to Yellowstone this week, so stay tuned for that. And there's gonna be a rodeo and more of stuff to do in Yellowstone. So see you later when we get to Yellowstone. See you later. Well, guys, these are the animals you can see when you're hiking on the Devil's Trail. The Devil's Tower Trail. So there's some bull snakes. Those eat the rattlesnakes. And some bats, turkey vultures, peregrine falcons, and some white-tailed deers. Those are what you can see on this trail. So we're going to keep an eye out. So see you later when we find some cool stuff. Well, guys, we just completed the Circle Trail, the Devil Towers Trail, and it's pretty cool here. So it's in Wyoming. We were in South Dakota earlier. We took a little car ride over here. So if you ever want to come here, it's in Wyoming. It's the Devil's Tower monument here. So it's pretty cool. So make sure to check it out for yourself. And see you later for more of my content. Well, guys, we're now in Yellowstone National Park, and pretty cool. We can see the Tetons and the Rocky Mountains from up here. And I'm pretty sure I saw a grizzly bear on the way up here, but I'm not for sure. So I hope we can see more. And when we get farther into Yellowstone, we'll get you back. So see you later. Dad, on some of the hikes, when I'm not talking, I'm going to add music. And when there is talking, we're just going to leave the noise from the camera. Yeah, my other camera is not really the best for sunny days.
We'll get something.
Yeah.
You're gonna get yourself something that's got a little selfie stick or a little tripod that straps on.
Mom has a tripod.
Right, you need something that like straps on a tree. Or putting you up on a tree stand.
Yeah, Mom said the tripod will work. She said it could wrap around. I'll wait.
You need something with an arm though that you can like turn it if the deer are coming.
Oh. But then what if I need to set it down to shoot the deer?
It'll be okay. You can turn it to where you're gonna shoot the deer.
Oh.
Then leave it like this.
Like the back part or the front part?
Huh? You face it just like looking through your phone, pointing towards the deer. And you just leave it up. And you can zoom in. Morning.
Good morning.
Well, guys, we got a big grizz out there. He's behind that tree. Ooh, that's a big grizz. We're in Yellowstone National Park. Big grizzly. Nice. Well, guys, we're out here in Yellowstone National Park we're on a beach, and we're cooking some breakfast. We're cooking hash browns, bacon, and some sausages. My dad is cooking them. Hey, Chef Mitch. And we're using a Blackstone, and a Blackstone really works good for cooking out here. So make sure to stay tuned for more of my video. See you later. Well, guys, we're at the Yellowstone River in Yellowstone, Wyoming, and you can't fish here anymore. So it's pretty clear water, and we've seen a couple of grizzly bears today, and hopefully we can see more stuff this week. So see you later, and wait till the next part of our journey. Well, guys, we're at the mud volcano, and it smells like, you can smell the sulfur out here. It smells like eggs. You can see the mud volcano right here, and you don't want to step on the trail, off the trail. So we're gonna go walk on this to see you later. It's crazy. Yeah, the waterfall right here. What colors are those? Blue and gold. Could have been this one. Well, guys, we got a black bear here in Wyoming, just hauling along the road there. He's moving pretty fast, so. Well, guys, we're in a hotel right out of Yellowstone, and we just woke up, and there's in Montana, and there's an elk right out there. pretty close up. So we're gonna be more yesterday, so I'll see you later. Well, guys, we're at the Mammoth Hot Springs in Yellowstone, and it's pretty nice up here.
It's crazy, isn't it? How it just keeps pushing up forever and ever and ever. It's like a mud.
So look at it's all over this here, guys. Like it shot up here. So,
You do have your phone, right? Yeah, you got it.
look at that. They're going through like these like things.
All you gotta do if you want a mud fish, go stand right above it.
So guys, we're at Old Faithful in Yellowstone, and it should go off here in a little bit, so stay tuned to watch the geyser go off. See you later. Push the red button. Okay, any day now. Is he fooling us? Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Oh, wow. It's just pouring out there. That goes for like a minute. It's still coming.
Oh, that's so cool.
Every day, every hour and a half or so.
Did you get some pictures?
Once it started, it really went.
But then it doesn't go back in. Where does more of it come from?
Water?
Yeah.
It's just down in the ground. It builds up pressure and steam.
I think it's slowing down.
We're gonna go back down there and bubble
You should watch it again. It's definitely slowing down. It's almost done. I think that's mostly just smoke. Yeah, it's just steam now. Look at everyone leave.
Turn around and do it. Wrap.
Well, guys, that was the Old Faithful geyser, and now it just finished. So, see you later, and we're in Yellowstone, and make sure you see the rest of this video. This one is the actual one that the buffalo drowned it in. Well, guys, we got a couple moose over there in Yellowstone National Park. Well, guys, we got some goats over there, mountain goats. Well, guys, we got some baby pronghorns right there. Well, guys, we got a grizzly bear.
Did you see him?
There's the grizzly bear, everybody. We've seen a lot of them this week.
Oh, he's sitting. He's sitting looking at us. Here, look at he's looking right at us.
Well, guys, we're in Jackson, Wyoming, and this is the Elk Antler Arch. Well, guys, we're taking a boat on Journey Lake, and we're going somewhere on the other side of the lake. I think it's like by the Moose Pond or something. And we're in the Grand Teton National Park. So we're gonna ride the boat there, and we'll see you later when we get there. Well, guys, we had fun this week out in Yellowstone, Jackson, and Badlands, and we had really fun this week. We saw a lot of animals. We saw a nice bull elk yesterday, so that was pretty cool. We did a lot of hiking, so stay tuned for that, and make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more of my content. See you later.